Let's buckle down on some real fast food shit. Just jump right into it. Fuck! All right. First up on the list, we got Arby's. Now listen, chat. When I'm judging these fast food places, bro, when I'm going in on these fast food places, I want it to come from 3 different angles, right? Number 1, the quality of the food, right? What is its quality, right? Am I gonna shit every single thing I've eaten since the 3rd grade out later when I eat it? Or am I gonna ascend to heaven and wish that I could make that at home? Anyway, second thing we're gonna be judging them on. Second thing, right, is the taste, right? Quality and taste are 2 different things. I like the taste of McDonald's hot and spices. That don't mean they're good quality. They just put crack cocaine or some shit up in there, right? Okay. And the third thing we're going to judge it off of is whether or not I will put that on my, like, should I go there whenever I'm going out to eat, right? Like the overall experience of going through the drive-thru. Arby's is first up on the list. I don't like roast beef. Okay, I don't like roast beef. I like pussy that looks like roast beef, but I don't like roast beef itself. Their curly fries are good, and their curly fries are the only thing keeping them out of D tier. Okay? That's the only thing. That's the only thing keeping them out of D tier, all right? Is them curly fries. They better be thankful they got curly fries. Because otherwise you can suck my dick. Burger King's gonna go in the B tier. Let me tell you why, all right? Burger King goes in the in the B tier because even though their burgers are pretty good and they got that new chicken thing, right? It's like a big piece of chicken that they just slapped on top of some bread. The spicy version's pretty good. Let me tell you why Burger King goes in B tier. Because I've never been in a Burger King that looked, smelled, or felt clean. I'm 99% certain Burger King does not clean anything, bro. They sweep everything under the counters and lets the rats get it, right? This is just normal shit. I shouldn't be surprising anybody with this list. All right, Burger King is at B tier because they never clean anything, all right? Little Caesars is gonna go at B tier. It's basic pizza. It's basic. It's the holy basic of pizza, right? You feeling hungry one day, you broke as shit, you roll up to a Little Caesars, you say, give me a pepperoni pizza, you spend $5, and you get to eat a fucking large pizza that tastes like flavored cardboard, but it's edible. At the very least, it's edible. Okay? Carl's Jr. is pretty good. I'm gonna put Carl's Jr. as an A. Every time I go to Carl's, I get something different, right? Every time I go to Carl's, I'll get something different. Sometimes I'll get their burgers. Sometimes I'll get their nuggets. Sometimes I'll get their big box with like a cookie in it. All right. Carl's is a pretty decent, high quality restaurant. Chick-Fil-A, homophobic as hell. And that's why I got to put them in the B tier. If it wasn't for the fact, also chat, can we take a moment to recognize how lazy this fast food tier list is, right? Like you could tell what this logo is, but like y'all couldn't like put the whole logo in the picture. I'm too lazy to make my own, so maybe I should just shut the fuck up. Anyway, Chick-Fil-A. Chick-Fil-A belongs in the B tier only because they're homophobic, but the quality of their food is top tier, right? The quality of their food is amazing. When I go to a Chick-fil-A, it's clean. The people are nice. You know what? We'll move it up to A tier just because the only thing holding it from S tier, ultimately, the only thing holding it from S tier is the fact that its CEO is homophobic, and it makes me not able to eat over there. I mean, I can still eat over there, but the bisexual in me has declared that eating over there is no bueno. Chipotle. I've never been to Chipotle. Everybody talks up Chipotle. I'm going to assume it's just another burrito place. I'm going to put it in the B tier. Only because I've never been. But everybody talks about how good it is. So I'm going to assume it's basic as shit. And I'll explain why in a couple of these. Domino's is going to go in the B tier as well. Domino's is pretty mid. Actually, we could put Domino's in the A tier. I always enjoy a good Domino's pizza, right? Who doesn't? I haven't had Domino's pizza in years, but I'm assuming that they haven't changed too much, right? Dairy Queen, I would say Dairy Queen's about a C. I'd probably put it at a D, honestly. I've never thought in my life, you know where I want to go? To Dairy Queen. That's never been a thing, bro. I've never pulled out my phone and been like Googling where the nearest Dairy Queen is. Who the fuck's going to Dairy Queen? How are they in business, bro? Who's rolling up to Dairy Queen? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. Who's rolling up to Dairy Queen and is like, you know what? I could really go for some burgers from the Dairy Queen. Fucking bullshit. Five Guys is D tier. Five Guys is way too fucking expensive. The amount of fries they give you sounds nice until you realize that their fries are soggy as shit and not seasoned. You know what I mean? They leave their fries in the fry oil too long to leave that grease on the bag. And that burger is like this fucking big and it costs $25 fucking dollars. Like, I can't get behind that, bro. Why does Five Guys cost so much, man? In-N-Out, I had it once when I was in California. It's not that great, bro. It's not that great, bro. Jack in the Box is all right. Jack in the Box is all right. In-N-Out's all right. Neither one of them are, particularly like amazing. I could actually probably put Jack in the Box in B, I think. It's a little bit higher quality than In-N-Out. I wish I knew what it was about In-N-Out that people love so much. Because when I lived in California, I went to In-N-Out like 4 times, right? And In-N-Out was just like it wasn't that great. It was like, it's a burger. It's a burger. The fuck does Arby's even sell? Roast beef and curly fries. That's it. That's why they're in C tier. Only because their curly fries are fucking to die for. I'm probably actually going to drop them to D tier because fuck them, honestly. I'm not going to Arby's either. Chat, if you ever see anything in the D tier, that means I am not taking an invitation to roll up to that restaurant, bro. That's what the D tier means. All right, KFC. KFC gets a category all of its own, bro. KFC is the worst trash imaginable. KFC is terrible. That is the worst fried chicken I've ever had in my fucking life, bro. I've never once in my life had an enjoyable experience at a KFC. I can't even treat them like Five Guys or Dairy Queens or Arby's, where there's like something redeemable, bro. All of their chicken tastes like spoiled milk. I don't know what that's about. I swear to God, you see cockroaches crawling everywhere in that place, bro. I walked into a KFC one time. There was one dude behind the counter. He had his hand down his pants and his chest had so much hair on it, he didn't get to shave it with a buzzer. He would have had to take a lawnmower to it. And he was smoking a fucking cigarette. I don't know what the fuck's going on KFC. I don't know how any KFCs are still open in America today. That's gotta be a fucking money laundering scheme, okay? KFC is terrible. I'm putting my fist down. KFC is fucking shit. McDonald's is A tier. Listen, bro. Listen. All right. Sick of the Five Guys slander? We'll eat at a better restaurant then. Listen, McDonald's is A tier only because. All right, only because. McDonald's has got a variety of things that I eat there, and they are all passable. They're B tier. Actually, McDonald's is B tier. McDonald's buns taste like yoga mats. True. But at least they don't cost $477 for a burger that's that big around and tastes like somebody flame broiled it on top of an unwashed ass. Okay, but McDonald's is B tier. They got a nice variety of things, right? They got a nice variety of things that I eat. I eat the hot and spicies. I eat the chicken nuggets. I eat the double quarter pounders. And if they ever bring the motherfucking snack wraps back, I'll eat that shit too. I miss my snack wraps. I'll be honest with you, chat. I really miss my snack wraps. Okay, listen. Listen. All right. We're dropping Burger King down to C. Just because of the cleanliness factor. Panda Express. Listen, it's not the worst Chinese food in the world. Okay. But 110% of the time, 100% of the time, you will find better Chinese food at any small, locally owned Chinese restaurant where there's a kid doing homework at one of the tables and there's a mother who looks like she's 20 who's taking the orders and her husband looks like he's 80 and cooking the food, and that will always, in your entire life, be the best Chinese food you ever fucking have. All right? Panda Express is pretty good. Panda Express is pretty good, but it cannot beat a local Chinese place. I will drive 40 minutes across town to get local Chinese food over 15 minutes to get Panda Express. And that's just on God. Listen, bro. Papa John's is the best fast food pizza imaginable. Imaginable, bro. Papa John's fast food pizza is top tier. Of all the fast food pizzas, listen, you could get better pizzas at pizza joints. All right? You could get better pizzas that are higher quality and better tasting, for sure. But in the context of fast food, that garlic butter crust, that sweet, salty sauce, brings me to heaven every time. Pizza Hut is A tier. You can't out Pizza the Hut. I agree. I don't agree. Papa John's is better, but Pizza Hut is really good. I love Pizza Hut's Cajun dry rub wings. I could eat about 40 of those and not even think about it. So that puts Pizza Hut, you know what? That actually, because of those wings, I'm going to put Pizza Hut in the S tier. Because of those wings. Popeyes is S tier. Anybody who knows me should have seen this shit coming. Because y'all know I'm from South Louisiana. The birthplace of Popeyes. No Popeye slander in this house, all right? No Popeye slander in this house. That is the best fried chicken in the fucking world outside of homemade. Sonic is A tier, okay? Listen. Sonic is A tier. And I'll tell you why. Because tater tots, cold ass Canada, hey, at least you got healthcare. Tater tots as an option is amazing. Their burgers, exquisite. Their chicken, passable, but still really good. Overall, you can't go wrong with Sonic. But the main reason they're in A tier, the main reason Sonic is in A tier is because they have the Powerade slush. Route 44 size, which is a fucking gigantic fucking Powerade slush. And their slushes, their fruit slushes, like their lemonade, their limeade, their blueberry, all of that is made with real fucking fruit. And it tastes amazing. Subway's fallen a lot. I'll tell you, man. Listen. I remember the days when I used to be able to walk into a Subway, man. I used to be able to walk into a Subway, okay? And I'd get their meatball marinara on their garlic herb and cheese bread toasted with pepperoni. With the pepperoni. And that shit was so fucking amazing. I gotta put Taco Bell in B tier. Listen, I love Taco Bell. All right? You know what I hate, bro? You know what I hate when it comes to Taco Bell? I hate them motherfuckers who are always like, oh, it's not authentic Mexican food. Duh. Of course it's not authentic Mexican food. I'm not going to Taco Bell for authentic Mexican food. I'm going to Taco Bell because they're the only place open at 3 in the goddamn morning. I'm starving. I want their big 24 box of soft tacos that don't fill me up because it's got about half an ounce of meat, 14 pounds of cheese wrapped in a fucking soggy ass tortilla. I want to eat all of that, and I want to spend the next 4 days shitting my guts out because I hate myself. That's why you go to Taco Bell. But the only reason it's in B tier is because it makes you shit yourself so much. I've never one day in my life had Taco Bell and not shit everything that I've eaten since I was born. All right, we got 2 more left. We got Wendy's here. Wendy's is A tier. I can give Wendy's A tier, okay? I can give Wendy's A tier because their spicy stuff is pretty good. I don't eat bacon, but when I used to, I did enjoy the Baconator. I don't like their sauces because I don't like anybody's sauces, but Wendy's is really, really good. And it's very high quality too. Fresh, never frozen. I believe it. You know what? I can't think of anything that's keeping Wendy's from S tier. So let's just put her up there. Let's just put that little red-headed bitch up there. Yeah, that's where that shit belongs. Listen. Nothing, no chicken on this planet is worse than KFC's. But if you ever tell me you're bringing fried chicken in my house and you bring White Castle up into that bitch, you bring White Castle into my house, you say, bro, come over. Man, come over, bro. Come over. We're getting White Castle, man. We're getting White Castle, bro. You try to invite me to that? No. Better yet, listen to me, chat. You invite me over. You say you got fried chicken, and I come over, and I'm ready to tear into some fried chicken, bro. I'm ready to rip that shit apart with everything. And I see White Castle on that table, I'ma slap your ass harder than Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, bro. You ain't gonna be smiling. You ain't gonna go, wow, dude. No, your ass is gonna go flying, bro. I'ma punch your ass harder than Luffy punched the celestial dragon in that fucking one episode of One Piece, bro. That Luffy punched that motherfucker back into the manga, dude. I'm gonna punch your ass so hard, bro. You're gonna eviscerate, man. Thanos snap your ass out of existence. Don't you ever put White Castle in front of me and tell me that that shit is worth putting in my mouth, bro. That is not edible. That is not fried chicken. I have no fucking idea what the fuck White Castle is, but I know for a fucking fact that it ain't no fried chicken. It's probably fried rat droppings. That's probably what the fuck it is. White Castle tastes exactly like it sounds, because besides Cajuns, I ain't never met a white person that could fry chicken properly. That's not entirely true, but it was a funny joke while it lasted. Listen, White Castle is absolute bottom tier, the worst trash imaginable, along with KFC, and I will stand by this shit. Thank you, everybody who's watching this on the YouTube, for watching this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you want to see more stuff like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, head down to the description to pick up some merch if you want to do that, or subscribe to my Patreon, which I am going to occasionally use from time to time if you don't want to be bothered with the Twitch stuff. Or you could come and hang out with us live. The Twitch the Twitch links are in the comments down below. Come hang out with SZA, Jibber Jabber, and whoever else happens to be here. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much. I love you all. And remember, don't ever eat at KFC or White Castle. Like, fucking ever.